Saturday. Yeah, it's on the Saturday. 11 o'clock Saturday morning out here in Manila. I'm in the hotel. Staying here for a month. It's only, everything included, it's only costing me about $375. That's electricity, Wi-Fi, internet, water, Netflix, everything. Place to sleep, comfortable bed, and Aviation and Sirens of Tennessee. How you doing, brother? Ozzy, what's up, my man? Did you get my email? How you doing? I just saw an email come in, so that might have been your email. But what I wanted to say, somebody's doing karaoke. Let's see if, and maybe they heard what I said. They got quiet. Anyway, yeah, somebody's in there singing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whenever I finish the live stream, I'll check whatever email you sent. I don't know. I think the problem with the email was the storage was maxed out. But I figured if I cleared it out, if I cleaned up my storage, your emails would come to me after that. But they didn't. Yeah. Anyway, I wouldn't say he's really doing karaoke. He's just playing a song and singing it. But anyway, we got a little bit of rain out here today. A little bit of rain. I think they had a typhoon somewhere in the Philippines, and so we got a little bit of rain and some clouds from it. Cooled off the weather. So I'm happy that there was some kind of typhoon out here, I guess, somewhere. It's a good thing. It's a positive thing. A lot of people make things negative, and I was just thinking about that, negatives and positives. Ozzy says, yeah. Anyway, Aviation and Sirens of Tennessee, welcome, and how are you doing today? Ozzy says, yep, I spent about 2 months deleting stuff. Tell me about it, bro. I got so much crap to delete. Of course, Google wants me to buy more storage, of course. But I'm just gonna, man, I think I'm gonna spend like a whole day just trying to clean up all the data crap I got. Yeah, probably take longer than that. I don't know, bro. You said you spent 2 months to get some storage back. Right. I hope you got some sleep during the 2 months. Man. Honestly, I was going to say I missed the province, but I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that just yet because I do not miss going to a bathroom that is not Americanized or even close to being Americanized. You know, I don't miss doing the taboo bath that much, maybe a little bit. I don't miss the having to pick up a bucket to flush the toilet down, the water down the toilet. Anyway, Ozzy says, I gained a lot of space by deleting all the promotional stuff because it lets you delete 50 at a time. Promotional stuff? Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be what I need to do. But I know a lot of mine's about videos and pictures and mess like that. Yeah, that's the main thing I got to get rid of is pictures and videos because they take up a lot of storage. But the promotional, you're talking about promotional emails where people are trying to sell you crap, I guess. And I'm going to talk about a couple videos I just watched, as a matter of fact. Thank you for the like, by the way, person who just popped in. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, one thing New York, those idiots, those Democratic idiots there are wanting to get rid of mother and father. The words mother and father. And they want to call the mother a gestating person or gestating something. And they want to call the father a non gestating person. What the crap? And then all the stuff from YouTube. Oh, yeah, as far as my whole phone storage, yeah. I mean, I bumped up this freaking phone to a higher amount. Yeah, that's why I call them lefty lunatics. My cousin calls them. He doesn't call them that. He calls them dem, demon crats. I think it is demon crats or something like that. Of course, he's the guy. He's the guy that goes to church like 3 times a week, so he calls them demons, basically. Anyway, so yeah, at least it's not too bad out here. I just walked earlier today, and there was barely any rain. And then I watched this other video about this chick, young girl that does not look like me. You know, she doesn't look like me. They want to point that out. You don't look like me. And she says that when you go to the corporate world, you have to study whiteness and white supremacy. I'm like, I'm blacker than that freaking girl is. I'm more blackness than she is, and she's talking like an idiot. She's just a freaking idiot, bro. And my man Anton, he's like showing these videos of these people, right? And he's black like me, right? Except his skin is darker, but we're both black, right? And Anton is like, this girl's stupid. These young kids, man, they're mind warped. And then that Charles, what's his name? The dude that exposed all the corruption. What was his name? Let me read. Or pedocrats. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to stop getting political. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I try to watch a little bit of videos to be able to talk about something. But Nick Shirley, that's his name. And I feel really bad for Nick Shirley. I don't feel bad for Republicans. I don't feel bad for Democrats. Like you said, I think you said it's like one bird, two wings, have the same wing or whatever. A lot of people say that. I tend to agree with it. But, Nick Shirley's just exposing corruption. But there was this freaking China, I was about to say China, but Asian. There was this Asian guy. And he was going berserk on Nick Shirley. It was just insane out there in New York City for exposing corruption. Just because they don't see, I don't know. Just because of what? I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Anyway, so that's the videos I watched before I got on live today. And now we'll talk about something else. Yes, imagine hating your own country so much that you want to silence anybody exposing billions of dollars in corruption. Yeah. My God, bro. It boggles my freaking mind the amount of stupidity that is going on with these idiots. That's why I'm here in the Philippines. Plus, oh my gosh, there's a lot of other benefits. Anyway, Matthew, what's up, Matthew? What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. How you doing, Matthew and Penelope Janowski? What's up, guys? Where y'all from? Looks like we got a couple up in here, Matthew and Penelope. Where are y'all from and how are you doing? I'm doing well. I can't complain. Cannot complain. I've had a cold, but I'm getting over it. Just about done with it. It's only Matt. Matt. You're from North Carolina. Awesome. We talked before, right? I remember this name in my live stream. I remember this name. But anyway, that's awesome. So Matt, with the name Janowski, that sounds like Polish. I have a friend that's Polish from the military back in. He's from Michigan, but I'm from North Carolina too, Matthew. Remember me, the Stray Kids fan? Yeah, I remember you. How's it going, Stray Kids lover? Yeah, you're so North Carolina. North Carolina is a beautiful state. I mean, the USA is a beautiful state. There's just so much weird stuff going on. You know, you can't have people running in the stores and taking out what $10,000 worth of clothes and running out, getting them, having it for free. We're creating a bunch of spoiled, rotten brats by not throwing them in jail. I can't wait till you're have you been to Australia? No, I haven't. Are you in Australia, Stray Kids? Able to get to the Philippines? Yeah. So is your lady Penelope? Is she Filipina? Y'all gonna retire here? You and her? I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. We'll see what's going on out here. We got a lady doing something. I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. Looks like, she's doing clothes too. Yeah, that's like the biggest chore here for the Philippines people is doing the laundry because they normally do it by hand. A lot of them will do it by hand. So they'll spend pretty much the whole day doing laundry. That and then the cooking. Spend a lot of time cooking. Like my grandma, she used to take like half a day to cook lunch. That's how they do it here. It's old fashioned, old school type of stuff. Oh, you want to meet a Filipina? Oh, okay. Oh, you're separated. Oh. Let's see, what else? Ozzy says, Matt, my name is Clayton and I prefer Clay. My father was the only one to ever call me Clayton. Ozzy? Your name is Clayton? But you prefer Clay? So, Clay. Ozzy. Have you been posing as an Ozzy Osbourne guy and we're finding out you're actually Clay? You might have told me this before a long time ago. I don't know. Anyway, no, she is that we're separated. Sorry to hear about the separation. And I hope all your future is bright. I hope you have a bright future, Matthew. Working on getting my money right so I can get there. I basically went through the same process. I was separated in North Carolina. It was over a year that we were separated. Penelope, maybe she's Hispanic. My ex was Hispanic. I don't want to talk ill-natured about her at all. I think she's a wonderful lady. We just, over time, we became like different type people. and we decided to separate. And sometimes I sort of regret it. I sort of feel like maybe we should have went to counseling, but at the same time, it is what it is, and you do what you got to do. Matthew says, working on getting the money right. Yeah, I understand you. Did you listen to Creed? No. I mean, I've heard Creed before. I can't think of the name of the songs, but no. Are you Sky's Lover? Are you in Australia? Laugh out loud. Clay. So you're Clay now. Yeah. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Sweet. That's awesome, bro. No, I'm sorry to say I haven't been listening to much Creed lately, but I've listened to Creed before. I just can't remember what it sounds like. That's sort of like from the 90s, I think, around 2000, I believe. Man, it is so freaking hot. Even though we've got this rain, cooled things off and everything, it's still so freaking hot out here. Close to 90 degrees. I don't know exactly, but it's got to be close to 90 degrees. I need to go to Baguio where it's a lot cooler. Yeah, I just got another email notification. It might have been yours. What's up, Mary? How's it going? Mary, when are you going to take a trip? I know Mary wants to go on a trip. Have you ever been to another country, Mary? I don't remember if you ever told me if you've been to another country or not. A lot of Filipinos. I bet you there's more Filipinos that have traveled outside the country than Americans because of being foreign workers. They'll go work and, say, do a contract. No, Aussie, it's normally about 2 years. They'll do a contract and they'll go to, say, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. These are the normal places that they go to. Saudi Arabia, Dubai, what else? Qatar, and Korea. Korea has, from what I understand, they have a lot of factory jobs over there in Korea. Not yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Sky's Lover says it's not as bad as people say it is. Oh, the Australia? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Australia is good or bad. I don't really know, but I would love to go there. Yeah, I've been to Korea. Love it. And Mary says still on process my paper, waiting for my K1 visa. So you're going through the same kind of stuff that I think it's the same kind of stuff as Michael is going through with his fiance. So the K1 visa, if I remember correctly, will take you over to the USA. Then you have 90 days to get married. Still need to get your passport, bro. You know, yeah. Put in for it. I mean, I expedited my passport last time, but my first one I didn't. To expedite it, it costs a lot of money. So it's best to just get started with it ahead of time. Get the process going for the passport. You can look up how long it's taken. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months, maybe about 3 months, maybe. I can't remember exactly. Maybe it was 2 months for normal processing. Might even get it a month. But to expedite it, you can get it like in a week, but that's very difficult. It's a lot of money, and yeah, it's crazy. Australia's good, exactly. So busy working on the house. Excuses, excuses. Um, you could probably do it all. Well, no, I don't think you could do it all online. You could maybe do part of it. But yeah, I remember going to the post office to do passport with my mom because my mom, she wanted to do it. So I took her to a post office. I can't remember my first one, how I did it. I want to say the post office though, but I can't remember. That other one, the one I rushed, how the heck did I rush it? I think I did it online. And I just remember paying extra money. Plan on going to AAA near my house. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but I'm guessing maybe 3 months to, or 2 or 3 months to receive the passport after you do it. Now they're listening to Even through the fire, to the limits. How you doing, Mary? Yeah. I'm not a wealth of knowledge, man. AI is smarter than I am. Anyway, so I always say, hey, just ask AI. Man, it's so freaking hot. Oh, a chance to be with you. I gladly wish. Well, Matthew, um, I'm pretty sure Matthew was in here before, and I think Matthew was in his 30s, I believe. So Mary's waiting on her K1 visa. I hope you get it soon, Mary. And Matthew wants to meet a Filipina. Yeah, hopefully I can do some more videos where I'm interviewing some more Filipinos that are interested in meeting a foreigner. I've been searching, and I did one about a few days ago. Yeah, a few days ago. Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah. I've seen him before too. Yeah, but anyway, I think he talked before about being in his 30s. North Carolina. And Mary, she's going to be going to the South. Her guy is in the South. Now, which area it was, I want to say Georgia. I think it was around Atlanta, Georgia. Ozzy, sorry to make you feel out of place being a Yankee. There we go. Steven's here. So now we got somebody from Boston, too. Do you have AC in your place? It seems like it's hot there. Being here in the hallway, they don't have AC running. And I would go to the room, but the Wi-Fi is not as good in the room. So I do have AC, but it's in the room. It's not here in the freaking hallway. So it's like burning up here. But this way I don't lose signal. Sucks. I know. But anyway, it is what it is. At least it's not 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's only about 11:30 in the morning. Yeah. So try to think of something interesting to talk about. I'm trying to think of something. Um, I was going to be be working today. I got to work on some things. I meant to get a video out last night, but I wasn't too happy with what I had available, so I decided not to put anything out last night. But anyway, I can't wait to get out and talk to some more people. Scotty, what's up? What's up, my ninjas? How you doing, brother? I got your plan over here, Scotty. One more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Scotty's a homeboy. Oh, he's a brother. Remember the words homeboy, homegirl? I still use that stuff, man. Homeboy and homegirl. Scotty's faking the age 34. He put Scotty 34 by there. And that Go Joe, that's got to be one of your accounts too, Scotty. I was looking at that. And I was like, yeah, tater tots. You like tater tots? That's Scotty. Scotty's like, he's having a good time just creating accounts and acting crazy, I think. Anyway. So you're still busy with that neighbor's house? What's going on with the neighbor's house, Ozzy? Aren't you going to sell that thing or something? I'm worried that if I go back to the USA, my truck's going to have like 200,000 miles on it because I let my mom use it. So I'm really worried about that. One account only, bro. No lies. Well, that's weird. I got this freaking congestion still in my system. You ever had that problem where you got congestion in you and you're trying to figure out where the heck am I going to get rid of this? I know if I like change floors, I'll probably lose signal. So I'm like trying to figure out how do I get rid of it. Oh my God. Anyway, see what's going on today. Still pretty quiet, pretty chill. You can see the guy with the cell phone. People love their cell phones. They treat them like babies. And you know, I figured out why they treat the cell phones like babies. Because they stay tied to those phones to talk to their families. Like they are always talking to their family on through Messenger. I mean, I've seen Eve have like three or four, I think three or four people on the screen for her family doing video calls. They constantly do this, Ozzy. Over here. Now, Scotty, he knows. He's been over here. But, yeah, they constantly do this. Oh, okay. All right. Get you some sleep. Have a good night. Hi. What's up? Hi. Hello. How you doing? Sorry about being under the weather. Um, so, now he's playing Michael Jackson. So I know things are running a little bit slow this morning. I'm not feeling that great still. Um, how do you style your hair? You know, it takes a lot of work, Eduardo, to create the beautiful hairstyle that I have. You know, some people would think that it would take maybe an hour, you know, to do this every morning, but it's not. You know, I've seen some guys in the military with the same kind of hairstyle, but to have this, I would say I spend at least 9 hours a day working on my beautiful hairstyle, at least. Bolai. Good morning. What's up, Mimi? How you doing? Happy pancakes to you. So you're not selling pancakes anymore? Haven't been selling the pancakes lately, Mimi? Good morning. It's almost afternoon. Just about. What are you talking about, Ebola? Scotty? Isn't that some kind of African disease or something like that? Is this real? Yeah, it's a real plant. I like how they have real plants. See, is this real? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a real plant too. That's cool. Hep A or B. It's pretty common over there also. Hepatitis, A or B. Bro. Ah, he's playing Michael Jackson. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking if he'll change his ways. Not selling the pancakes. My youngest sell at the moment me. I work as a housemaid here in Cebu. Yeah, you were telling me when we were talking earlier about you had left your home, so you're not staying at the same place, and now you're a housemaid in Cebu. Um, yeah, a lot of people are struggling right now, you know. A lot of people are having to do things they don't want to do. I'm like this. I don't want to do YouTube, but I do it. You know, I put myself out there and make myself look like an idiot on a daily basis. Yeah, but people do what they don't want to do. You know, Scotty, he may do some massages. You know, with some extra service if he has to. Oh man, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do some massages with some extra services. Jeff contact me. No, he hasn't contacted me. I haven't heard anything from Jeff ever since the time he left. There, we talked like the next day. You know, I think when he was at the airport, and we haven't been talking since. We should. I've been meaning to call him, but I just haven't been thinking about it. I've been so busy trying to get over my sickness, my Ebola or whatever Scotty says, whatever he diagnosed me with. Uh, Dark Lord, what's up? How's it going? Yay, Mike is back. Hi, what's up, man? How's it going? Dark Lord. I don't remember Dark Lord. You must have changed your name. What's your old name, bro? Hey, Mike. Thanks for the info. Yeah, we haven't been talking. If we, well, I'll try to sometime, but um, yeah. Sorry. You're welcome, Mimi. How you doing, Dark Lord? Do you remember me? No, I don't. Not really. Is this your name, Dark Lord? Oh, yeah, you're probably one of those from like a year ago. Was it like a year ago you were in here? I don't remember Dark Lord. Me you. Where are you from? He's from Star Wars, right? Probably is. They got a Star Wars movie they're playing over here right now. I sort of want to see it, but none of it makes sense to me. All the weird words they use is called Magandalang or something like that. Sort of like I feel like I'm reading Tagalog book, learning Tagalog whenever I see all the weird stuff they create. What's the what is the best Star Wars movie? Let's see. What's y'all's opinion? Best Star Wars movie. By the way, I am the lazy doctor guy. Like a year ago. Lazy Doctor. Oh, okay. So that explains it. That's why I don't remember you. I do remember Lazy Doctor. Yeah, it's been like a year ago. How you doing? How have you been over the last freaking year? My favorite Star Wars movie. I've never really been too crazy about sci-fi, to be honest with you. But I'll just pick the original Star Wars movie. I have 39 subs. Now my cousin, who I spent a lot of time with, he was a big sci-fi fan, and we used to hang out all the time. But I was never like crazy as about it like he was. You have 39 subs. 39 subs. Congratulations. Yep. Just keep plugging. What last year? How many subs did you have last year? Wasn't it like, didn't you have like 3 subs last year? And now you're up to 39 a year later? Is that correct? I'm trying to remember. Maybe 2 subs. I think you had 2 subs a year ago. Now you're up to 39. I was 9 subs. Yeah, I remember. I thought it was very low. And I subbed, right? I'm one of your subscribers, right? If I'm not, I'll go sub, but I think I did. Caesar Nava 9539. Hey Caesar, how's it going? How are you doing, friend? And where are you from? Damn, 39, crushing it, bro. He's crushing it. Thank you for subbing me. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna do a shout out for you too. Um, Dark Lord Miyu. There's his shout out. He's got a channel that I have no idea what it was about. I can't remember. It was a year ago. I subscribed to it because that's what we do is help each other out, the YouTube community. If they're a decent person, if they're someone like ABC, then he can go yank it somewhere else. Oh, yep, you're welcome. Yep. Keep plugging, man. Keep plugging. That's all I got to say. The more you do, the more you do. Oh man, dude, Scotty, I think I'd be watching. I don't think I'd just be subscribing. I think I'd be like glued to it, bro. Oh my gosh, you're so bad, man. You are so bad. And that even went through my chat filterization system. Let's see, all messages. I need to turn that on. You still can't read without glasses. What are you talking about? I can read without glasses. Yeah, it's very blurry, I can tell you that. Very, very blurry. That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. Your trip, Scotty. When you coming over here, man? When's your next trip? November? Did you tell me November? Dark Lord. I think Dark Lord. Aren't you in the Philippines already? I think you are. Dark Lord Miu. I saw your channel blowing up. Man, if it was blowing up, I think I'd be at 1 million subscribers. You know, I've been wanting to do that other channel, and I've been too lazy. My God. I guess that's my problem. I guess I'm just too freaking lazy. I don't know what my problem is. A little bit of everything. I think that's my problem. A little bit of everything. October, Scotty's October. Man, I hope I'm still here in October. So we can hang out, brother. I'm like in the Philippines for over 9 years. For over 9 years. I thought you were a young guy. You're a young guy, right? Well, don't. Maybe you shouldn't say it because I don't want your channel to get deleted. If you're young people, they've been deleting their channels, so don't even talk about it. Yeah. So anyway, okay. But anyway, are you Filipino, Dark Lord? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are you Filipino? It feels weird to call the guy Dark Lord. I always get hate though. Bro, I get hate too. We all get hate. Oh, you are Filipino. Yeah. We all get hate. People hate because they're jealous, right? They are jealous of me because I got these beautiful, beautiful wrinkles on my face. See all the beautiful, see that spot? They're jealous because I have a nice, beautiful age spot right here. Just, yeah, just screw everybody else, man. Screw them all. Freaking, they're losers. They hate because they're racist. Everything's racist, bro. I tell you what, I put my shoes on. I'm so racist. I'm a racist guy because I put shoes on, because I wear shoes, because I walk. I'm from the Philippines. Yeah, I know. You're lucky, bro. You're lucky. You're already from the Philippines. Even black people. Yeah. You know, I my best friend. I remember back when I was a kid. I had a best friend that was black, and my crazy relative. I'm not going to say who it was, but this crazy relative asked me. She said, Michael, why does your best friend, have to be black? I'm like, why does it matter? Let's see, aren't safe from racism. Even the black people aren't safe from racism. uh, oh yeah, everybody has racism. Every group, is, it's a bunch of stupidity, sexism, blah 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 blah. Bunch of, what we need to concentrate is on positive things instead of negative. That's the big problem. People don't do things for positive. They're always pushing a bunch of negative crap. Like, who wants to call Scotty? I watched this video earlier, and over in New York, they want to call the father a non gestating person. They want to get rid of the word father. They want to get rid of the word mother and call the mother a gestating person instead of father and mother. These people are insane. There is no way I would want to live on the same street with a bunch of these nutheads. I had a best friend. Okay, Dark Lord says, I had a best friend, but he moved schools. I miss him. I got no friends left. Just make some friends, you know? Just do it. Just talk to people. And the more people you talk to, the better chance you got to find a friend. Maybe you talk to 20, maybe 10 or blah, blah. Maybe 8 or okay. And then maybe 2 become your friends. The more you talk to, the more friends you make. Let's see. I have no school. Let's see. Scotty says, I had 0 black friends growing up. I had to unlearn racism, but some I keep just in case. Just in case. That's a funny joke, bro. Just in case. Anyway, it wouldn't surprise me if Scotty was blacker than my shoes. For anybody that thinks I'm rich, I'm going to show you this. These are my shoes. Look at that. Yeah, that's how rich I am. Even my freaking shirt. I've had this shirt forever. And I got bleach on it somewhere back here. But I'm still going to wear it. I'm going to wear it out. I'm going to go out today. And I'll still wear it. All right, Dark Lord, take care. Good day. God bless you too. Cooliette says, "Sup, brother? How'd you been? It's like 3 months since I first saw ya." Cooliette, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, it's been a while. 3 months? Has it been 3 months already? Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, Cooliette is cool. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I've been wondering about you, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I was like, where the heck did Cooliette go? Yeah, what you been up to for 3 months, man? Whew. Man, it's so freaking hot, man. So freaking hot. Let's see how Makati looks now. I'm loving that we're not getting like pouring down crazy rain. And a weird thing over here in the Philippines is it rains a little bit and the people act like it's raining. I don't feel like if I get a sprinkle of rain, I just call it, it's sprinkling outside. But here, they say, it's raining. And they grab the umbrellas. And there's like hardly any rain falling from the sky. That's the difference between here and the USA. Because when we say it's raining, it's raining. But here, it's just sprinkling. I sort of feel like the Philippine people are sort of spoiled. I don't know. I sort of feel like they're just as spoiled as the American people are. Sometimes I feel that way. Yeah, I do, honestly. And not just spoiled with materials, but also the love that they have from their family. The closeness, the community, the friendship. That's why you see them laughing so much, because they'll sit at a table and they'll grab a bottle of gin and they'll be sitting there drinking it and telling stories and having a good time. That's spoiling as well. Anyway, a storm is coming, says Cooliette. Country, either. Hey, haven't seen you in a while either. Man, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Yeah, hey, Country, Edith's flag master. I do remember you. How you doing? Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath. I've been sick this week, so I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I don't know if I'm ever going to survive. Probably need to get me some water, I think. How's it going, Country? Edith's flag master. Uh, I think you were supposed to come to the Philippines, right? Country? Hey, did you see my comment, Mike? Let me look again. I see you say Sup County Edith Flagmaster, and I see a storm is coming. You didn't see me because of vacation. Oh, you've been on vacation? So you've been on vacation and you said a storm is coming. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. Where'd you go on vacation? It's almost school. Oh, that's right. Today is Saturday. All the people are out of school today. Oh, it's bad. Oh, really? A bad storm's coming to Manila? I heard there was one down in the bottom of the Philippines. I heard there was one just to Pangasinan. I think that's Mindanao, right? Pangasinan. Well, I'm in Makati, Manila, so hopefully it don't get too crazy because I'm gonna be walking later on in my beat up shoes. No, it's in Luzon. Oh, okay, okay. Then that's probably north. Yeah, it's like way up there at the top, right? Pangasinan, I believe. It's north of you, fool. I can't remember, man. All these names sound similar, bro. It's like Baclaran, Bacalarian, Bacatantan, Butakalad, Bukalad. It's in Luzon too. Okay. That was my second guess. My second guess was either it's Mindanao or it's at the top of Luzon. So I would have got it right if I would have had my second guess. I took a vacation in Bentangas. Bro, yeah, last time I was down there, I was riding on the freaking bus and there was monkeys all over the freaking street in Bentangas. Little monkeys. Let's see, 3 hours north of Clark or so. You fool. Keeping it real, Scotty. Keeping it real. I like that. Oh, bananas. Yeah, you might want to bring you some bananas in case you get attacked. So you can, like, throw them so they'll, like, get away from you. Ay, ay, ay. Mm. Man. Haven't been. Oh, check this dude out. You know, they recently made this illegal. Wearing no shirt in the Philippines. He's going to get busted. Oh my God. They're going to throw him up for 1,000,000 years and lock away the key. Let's see. That's the farthest I've been. Oh, okay. Have you been there? I've been to Bantangas. I haven't been to the other one. The Pang. I'm gonna try to say it. Let me see if I can find it. Pangasinan. Yeah, I've never been to Pangasinan. I'm in Zambales in Luzon. That's right. I remember now, Juliet. I remember you talking about. Yeah, go over there. And I keep wanting to go to Subic Bay, but I haven't been yet. Yeah. Man, wish I could. The farthest I've been is Bulacan. See, there's another one. Bacolod, Bulacan, Bucarararan, you know. Please. Bulacan. Bulacan, I think that's close. I think that's part of Manila, right? Bulacan, I believe. Maybe I should have made a citizen's arrest. I should run down there. But I'm not a citizen. So maybe I can't make a citizen's arrest. Let's see. That's close to us and Ibazi. Yeah, Subic Bay is close to Zambales, right? I think so. Maybe what? Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes away. That's my guess. Let's see what's out here. I should probably get out before we get a bunch of rain. I want to get out today because I've been inside too much lately, and I love to get out. Bulacan is good for fireworks. Didn't know that. There you go. Learn something new every day. I just go there to see my baby cousin. Marilayo Pelican. I've been trying to tell you to go to Zambales, but I want to go. I want to go up there, but bro, it's not like I'm a millionaire or anything. I'm not even a tenionaire, $10 But I'm getting congested and I'm getting itchy to get out of here before the rain comes. Because right now I think we got a little bit of sun out. It looks like. Let me see how it looks. A little bit of sun is starting to come out right now. We're starting to have some clouds disappear a little bit. I'm going to change my name. Yippee-ki-yay. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this about 3 minutes, and then we're going to cut the live for about an hour. Yeah, it'll be 1 hour. I'll be on live. You know what I'm feeling? Feeling some of that S&R pizza. Or some quack quack. I ate some quack quack yesterday. That was my dinner last night. Quack quack eggs and some of the sweet and sour sauce. I didn't know they had another name for that, but it's like Tangasikasani or something like that. Those quail eggs, quack. Yeah, quack quack. It's like Tangasikasani or something. Oh, bro. Okay. Bama is up there in Nuvecha Echa. Yeah, he's up there. Loti, what's up, Loti? Sorry, guys, but I only got about 1 minute left on this live stream. I've been running it for about an hour now. I do want to tell everybody thank you for coming in and see you again. I mean, I'm pretty much on here just about every day, pretty much. So I'll be doing live streams about every day. So I'm going to do a countdown. See y'all again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace. Okay, mate. Take care.